Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me tonight, we got Kathleen and Shad Biffle. Scott SWiftwater is here. Oh, what's that, Kathleen? Did you say something?
Hey!
What's going on?
Well, good evening, Tim. How are you today?
Good evening, Shad. How are you? I'm fine, man. What's going on, you guys?
Doing great. I mean, it's gotten cold.
It's so cold.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
Isn't it? We already winterized the camper.
Thank goodness.
It's ridiculous. It's cold. I can't stand it. I'm freezing every day.
And it was extremely windy.
Yeah.
It was so windy. It was raining that it turned it into
stupid
snow, slush or whatever.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I'm like, come on, really? I'm like, this
and
is
because of it, I got the worst sinus pressure and headache. And now I'm like, I'm kind of sick, so I don't know how it kind of sound nasally.
See? It's just like every year. Here we go again. Right? You and that problem.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my hip starts killing me. It's like, really? I'm like, it's this freaking cold weather. I got to get out of Ohio.
I know. Well, we'll be in Arizona next week.
Well, at least you'll get to warm up some. Did the temperature warm up there finally?
Yeah, it's going back to their normal low 50s, high in the 80s.
See, there's nothing wrong with that, right? 80 during the day, 50 at night. I'm fine with that. Give us that kind of weather here. I'd never complain again. I mean, Jesus, God, it's stupid.
It's Ohio.
And it's like Thanksgiving's like, 3 weeks away already?
Oh, goodness.
Come on.
I know, time's flying. I mean, though I thought it was funny, we didn't at first hit Halloween and they had Christmas displays up everywhere at stores.
Right?
Yeah.
They're getting an early start. But yeah, it's coming fast.
I'm this close to putting Christmas decorations up.
You might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you just might as well go for it. Just put them up because it seems like it's going to be cold all week. It's like, oh, come on.
Oh, next weekend looks really crappy. Like high 30s, low 20s.
That's cold.
That's crappy.
Too cold too soon.
I think we really need to start kicking up this global warming thing, though.
Maybe
in responses because it's not working. So we need to make more of a mess so it can warm up.
I think that's the key. Maybe that's it. Maybe we're not using enough aerosol cans.
Exactly.
I'm just going to go out and start randomly spraying spray paint cans in the air and release some Freon and see if I can warm it up a little bit around here.
Now, Tim, you never know who's listening, so...
Yeah, I know. Well, should I play
the views here on Gold's
Should I play the disclaimer now?
The views and opinions on tonight's show are not necessarily that of Prospectors Radio, Gold Prospectors Space, or the host of the show. Please enjoy.
I'm only kidding. I won't release no Freon. So there. I don't know. Something that should have to work. It's just too soon, too cold. This is when it gets that kind of temperature, 30s and 20s. That's January, not November. I mean,
yeah. Well, it's sad because you can't really get out in the creeks as much. But now that I learned a new skill, the metal detecting.
Oh, see.
I think I'm going to be using that a lot more.
You enjoy it, right?
I mean, not as much as I like dredging, but
imagine.
I mean, it's something to do.
Imagine if you got to you was at a spot and you was finding cool old relics. You probably love
That'd be cool.
I mean, God, I think that's the coolest thing ever. Even though I've never found nothing, it's still. It's kind of the same thing. It's the thrill of the hunt.
Shad tried to teach me about 3 or 4 years ago, and we had, I guess, just a really bad metal detector.
Well, it was one of the low end bounty hunters, just a coin and relic one that, yeah.
I was like, this is for the birds. I don't want to do this. I want to dig in the creek or something.
Yeah, this is true. It's like,
but now I can do both.
Right, and now think you're going to be doing it in Arizona. So that'll be a thrill.
Now that's going to be fun. Yeah. I mean, granted, everyone's all you're going to see is bullets and stuff. I'm okay with that.
As long as it's something, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Maybe I'll make a collage.
There you go. Find all the bullets, save all of them, and make a
call it metal detecting art.
A bullet board.
Detect art.
I mean, I think it's a great idea. I think, hey, why not? Go for it. It's going to be fun. And
I think we might have something there, Tim.
I think you're on to something. Make you a cool bullet board display. That is just
I'm excited, but we've got that wager with Scott. Where is Scott?
That's right. He's on
mute.
He said he had to put us on hold.
Yeah, he had to put us on hold because Scott's an important guy and all. He's
got a meeting, does he?
Yeah, he had to put us on hold. It's like, okay, Scott, we'll be here when you get back.
Hey, though, I discovered the coolest hoodie in the world.
Oh my gosh, you got to get one of these guys.
Right?
Tell us about it.
All right, now this is just your classic, think of classic pullover hoodie, right?
Right.
Except instead of, just the crew neck, that a hoodie has.
Yes.
And sometimes it chokes you.
Yes.
This one has like a zipper, so it's like a quarter zip hoodie.
Really?
Made by Carhartt.
Oh, and it's a Carhartt.
Yep.
Is it?
Oh my God, it's the coolest thing ever.
Is it soft?
Oh yeah.
It's soft.
Soft, cuddly.
It's not like that denim material.
I had a Carhartt hood once too, and that thing was, it was soft. It was, I don't know what the material was. But
I just love the concept of the zipper.
Yeah.
I don't like it tight.
That's why I don't like pullover hoodies, because they choke you out. It's like, I don't like them. But if it's got that quarter zipper.
This one's their rain damp or whatever, so it's water resistant.
We got them to wear in the desert to sleep at night.
That's a good idea.
Because it gets cold.
Yeah.
Well, I just
you don't
checked
have a
the
tent.
weather. The day we leave,
cold.
It's supposed to be on. This is the 12th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the Phoenix area, it's a high of 84, a low of 61.
Okay.
Here, it'll be a high of 32 and a low of 21.
You're in the right place, then.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Dang. And
hopefully
when you get back, it'll be back warm here.
You know what? Sorry, listeners, but I heard Kathleen talking some stuff, and all of a sudden I didn't hear anybody talking anything, and my battery is dead.
I just told you that. Remember, before the show, I was like, as long as your phone don't die. Lo and behold.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
So where are you now?
Scott.
Man, I am up here in Black Canyon City at the campground looking at the beautiful freaking mountains with the sunset going over right now. I bet it's beautiful. And only one jet making a trail. It's pretty good, man. I mean,
I'm
sometimes
so excited. I'm going to be there in a week. Ish.
You know what's really funny is I come there every year, and you really don't think about it. Like, oh my God, people are like, oh, you see the mountains? And I'm like, oh, it's just mountains. And then you come back here and you actually look. I'm like, you know what? If you never would have went here, you never would have seen them. And that really makes it cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because they're like, oh, that mountain's right there. No, it ain't. It's like a long way over there. It's so funny because I see people like, I'm going to hike up that mountain. I'm like, no, you're not. You got to take 2 days to get to the base and then go up.
Oh yeah, it's hard to gauge the distance of things out there.
Oh yeah,
is it?
You're right, Shad. It's crazy, dude. It is crazy.
They don't.
I can't. I mean, people like, I want to go camp up there. I'm like, camp up where? And they want to point to the high places. I'm like, I don't. You're not gonna get there today.
Well, when you see them on TV and stuff, they don't look like they're that big. It's like, oh, you get to the top one of them in no time. But apparently, it's deceiving. Right.
Right, but I mean, like me, I'm in Black Canyon City, so we got the Bradshaws, which they don't look that big. I mean, really, to mountains, like people see, oh man, those are big mountains. They don't look that big, but when you start walking up them, you're like, holy cow, what the heck was I thinking?
Hey, Scott, I got a question for you.
What's that, bro?
Right. All right, you know how Jeff Williams, he has Slim, that skeleton, as his, partner.
Right.
Are we going to expect to see you with a mannequin as yours?
I knew it.
That's a good idea,
I knew
Shad.
something was coming. You son of a gun.
But
I knew it was coming as soon as you said that.
It's a good idea. Think about it, Scott.
Guys,
you could get your little man again, and he could be your little mining buddy, and you could talk to him, and he could talk to you, and you could...
We'll call him Manny.
You could call him Manny.
That's not even funny. That's not even funny. You guys got to quit that crap.
No, it's perfect.
I wasn't talking. I did not. Number one, everybody listen to the Gold Show tonight. I was not talking about a full mannequin. I said if you got the mannequin legs, you could use them as a waiter's tryout unit.
You knew an awful lot.
And then you prospectors out there.
You and Manny could be
really
playing around.
Just
you know what, you guys. Anybody that's on my Facebook, did you see the guy? Did you see the stuff that Kathleen and Shad posted? Oh my gosh, that looks bad.
Scott, you and Manny could be sitting around the fire every night. Put a beer in his hand, and you could talk to him and stuff.
You could even dress him up like you.
He could dress him with a white T-shirt. A white T-shirt, a bandana and stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's so
It's genius.
You know what,
Shad? That's the best idea you've ever had. I swear it.
There's actually one reason why I would never do that.
Why?
Because that would just take the attention away from Jeff Williams and Slim.
No.
I thought you.
Hey,
you just keep
I'm
it
sorry.
Right in your tent.
You know what? I look at it this way. If I think about it, I'm going to do it. But I'm not going to be a Johnny Come Lately and come on somebody's backtail.
You're not.
That's not going to happen.
You're not. That's not a skeleton. You got a mannequin.
Cool. He's just going to keep the mannequin in the tent with him, okay?
All right, but I think...
And he's not coming out to play.
I want to see Manny by the creeks and stuff with him. And working a dry washer with Manny.
And just think, you can change heads on
You know what?
So it's a different person.
That's it. You know what? I ain't gonna put up with this stuff. You know what's gonna? I'm gonna tell Lisa. I'm like, hey, metal detector thing's coming up. She goes, yeah. I'm like, go find me a mannequin.
You need
me and Shad and Kathleen's gonna take a picture with it.
And Manny. I love the name. It's awesome.
You gotta do it.
Oh my God, you have to.
I expect to see Manny there.
As anybody.
You know what? Should it be like a gym shoe wearer or maybe a sexy high heel like you like there, Kathleen? You know the heels.
T-shirt.
Manny should wear a T-shirt and jeans and boots and a bandana and a hat.
Or maybe he could wear the black T-shirt.
Oh, maybe he could be like the bad side of Scott. The
Oh,
dark
the
side.
He's your alter ego.
Yeah.
Manny's the bad Scott.
Yeah, man. He's the dark side of Scott. I love it.
You know what's really good about it? You know what's really good about a mannequin? You could punch it and it never gets hurt.
See? Well, don't abuse Manny. You're supposed to work with Manny.
None of that domestic violence.
I know. Jeez.
No. See, I can't do that. Jeff Williams has already got that.
No, Jeff
down.
has a
This is
I
a
gotta go.
skeleton.
No.
Jeff has a skeleton.
Two totally different things, man.
Agreed.
I never seen Jeff Williams punch Slim. I will punch my mannequin.
Well, I guess you could.
Exactly. It'll be entertaining.
Yeah, it would be.
We get to punch your mannequin.
Yeah.
You guys are nuts.
Oh,
You know I'm not going to do that.
If anybody
Watch out. Here
Oh,
come the
that'd be hilarious. We'll
buffaloes.
shoot it and everything.
You guys, if anybody out there deals in mannequins, send Scott one. Please.
Oh, actually, when we get in there, let's hook up and we'll get a mannequin, okay? And we'll bring it out to
You guys are so funny.
Scott, imagine it. I could see it. I'm seeing these videos in my head. I really am. It would be the coolest thing. You know?
No, I don't think you're right.
I think Shad had a brilliant idea, and you should run with it. You know?
I know, that's a good one.
It is. That's genius. You know, so you should do it. You're the proper
it's not
man.
That brilliant.
It is brilliant. It really is.
Come on, Golden.
It's epic, man.
Brilliant.
You don't have them ideas, but once in so many years.
Did he just say epic?
It was.
Epic,
that's what he said, epic. It was.
That's what I thought he said. I don't know. I thought. But.
I think you should do it. Do it.
Do it, man.
Well, like I said, you guys are coming out like next week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
we'll be there.
I'm trying to schedule. Yeah, I'm trying to schedule everything out. So, I mean, I know they're going to go see Jimbo and stuff like that, and I know they're going to be at the meeting at the gold digging thing and metal detecting. But I got everything up here but one thing.
The Biffles.
And I got I got to tell her. The Biffle. No, I got to tell her the other metal detector is the only thing I don't have.
Uh-oh. So, you better get one.
Yeah.
Wait, what don't you have?
The other metal detector.
Oh, well, you better, go borrow one from Kevin Hoagland or something.
No. I got two metal detectors. Yeah, I got one here. One here is in my camper, and I got one at home for her.
Oh, okay.
And it's really funny because it looks like the most hillbilly rig you ever seen, guys. You remember the brackets that actually hold the what do they call it? The meter, the monitor, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I broke the brackets off, so I had to zip tie to the freaking thing. It looks like if you come out, it looks like the most hillbilly thing you ever seen in your life. But man, it still works.
You should have just used Gorilla Tape, man. That's what I do.
What's that?
You should have just used Gorilla Tape, though. That's what I do.
Yeah, Gorilla Tape.
You know what? I could have used that.
You could have.
I just had zip. When it broke, I just had zip ties in the truck. I just used them. I'm like, oh, great. I got some of these big
ones. All right, wait. Why do you have zip ties in the truck?
Are you kidding me? Have you ever mind?
Choking me to death.
Oh, my God. Dude, if you don't have zip ties in your truck, you are losing out.
Do you have shovels
if you do not... Yes, I do.
Duct tape? You got duct tape? Regular duct tape?
No, I got three. I got two rolls of duct tape and one Gorilla Tape on the other side, left side.
I bet you have some rope, too.
What's that?
You have some bungee cords and ropes?
No, I got 100 foot of rope.
Oh, Jesus.
100 foot of rope. Okay.
That's suspicious, Scott.
Let's see. You've got zip ties, a shovel, rope.
Duct tape.
What else?
You got any garbage bags?
Either you're no good or you're a gold miner.
I'm a miner.
Oh my
I'm just telling you. You guys, you laugh at it, but you think it's so funny. But you think about it, man. And we get the zip ties like the big ones, they're like a quarter-inch. Like when you zip them up, it sounds like you're like, wow, that thing's not going to go nowhere. No, we got those things. We got duct tape, zip tape.
Never heard a zip tie make that noise, dude. I'm sorry.
You'd be surprised
you would be surprised what it fixes. I mean, really, you wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah.
All right, I got a question though about all of that. Right? Did you hear about the people that stole 1 ton rock out there and then brought it back?
Do you know
Arizona and Preston?
Wait a minute. Did they bring it back?
Yeah, it was gone. It disappeared.
Okay. I didn't hear that they brought it back.
Yeah, it was in the news today.
But I thought it was funnier than heck. You know, we seen it the next morning, and I'm sitting there looking at Lisa, and Lisa's looking back at me. She goes, "Ain't that quartz?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "There's a gold miner took that son of a gun."
Well,
they brought it
price
back.
of gold, you know.
No, I mean, the first thing, it's so funny because the first thing out of her mouth, I mean, this is the first time we ever heard of it. Like the next morning, somebody stole the rock. It was supposed to be, she goes, "Well, that's quartz." I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, Well, the gold miner stole that sucker right out of her mouth. I was laughing for
you mean
days.
You're not allowed to bring home rocks?
Well, this is called Wizard Rock.
Yeah, well, you can do it, but you can't do it off of. You got to have it if you're. How do you explain this?
Spit it out.
You can't take it.
You need a permit.
Well, no, really, you can't get a permit. It's a national forest.
Oh, gotcha.
How did they move?
See, now I want to put something into perspective to everybody, because this is the way I think of perspective. Whatever you want to say. But if you guys look at it in the West Coast, if you take a actually geological map of like the people or the what do you call it, the gold fields, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you overlay them on national forest. Every national forest is in the gold fields. Ain't that funny? It's kind of weird. Yeah, it is bizarre. But if you look it up, and this is no joke. I mean, I thought when I first heard this, I was like, oh, somebody's bullcrapping me. No. And I looked it up. I was like, holy crap. If you lay the geological map of where everybody's ever found gold, it's a freaking national forest now.
Of course it is.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
That makes sense. Sure.
Yeah,
I want to know. I want to know how they moved that 1-ton rock in a national forest.
Well, that's where they, obviously they said like some type of machinery.
Right. It would have had to.
That's what's funny. I mean, what have you seen giant tracks in the sand?
I think.
Well, I don't know.
And you're not going to just drop it in the back of a truck, are you? I mean,
we all know it's aliens.
Here's the thing we started thinking about earlier today before, kind of going with the heavy machines. Uh-huh. We were like, okay, it probably is gold miners, right? That's a nice, round, beautiful quartz rock, right?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on like a hill, so it's on an incline.
Okay.
So a gold miner would have his truck parked down with his bed of his truck facing, downhill from the rock.
And someone rolls it.
Okay.
And then they would roll it down into the truck.
I'm with you.
Of course, a 1-ton boulder coming down is going to crush the cab of the truck, but that's why we decided it probably wasn't that.
Maybe it was David Copperfield.
And then they had to bring it back.
Yeah, but why did they bring it back?
I want to mention to you one thing, too. There's sometimes, and which I'm not going to say too much about it, but there's sometimes these rich people want a rock like that in front of their house, and they just think they can go out and just pick it up. But guess what? If you don't have mineral rights, don't do it. It's a rock. It's a mineral.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
That's very true.
Good
point. My really question is, okay, they brought it back. Did they put it in the exact position as it was? And is the orientation of the rock face in the correct way?
That was my next question, Shad. Good job, Dan.
The article doesn't address this. I want to know.
No.
And then if not, is the government going to spend the money to put it into its proper location and orientation?
Exactly.
I gotta be along with Shad right here, because we heard about it being stolen. But it's funny because you guys heard about it being returned, and we haven't heard nothing out here, as far as I know.
Oh, it was on Facebook. You didn't see it on Facebook, Scott?
No. It's on Channel 10 News.
Oh,
it is on the news. They stole a rock from the National Forest.
National news.
Yeah.
Somebody moved a rock and brought it back.
My God,
somebody took a rock.
That is breaking news. Somebody stole a rock and brought it back. Yeah.
I think the funny, you know what? I think the funny thing is they were probably wondering, how the hell did these guys move that big rock?
That's
Maybe
what I'm wondering.
White Castles.
Yeah. That's what it was. Oh my God! Here it goes again.
Arizonians.
Well, I'm just telling you, by the way, if anybody's wondering, out here in the West Coast, White Castles did great, 5,000 through the drive-through, and they were groups in front of the White Castle trying to get hamburgers as well, and they had to shut down the next day to replenish. So, yeah, for some unknown reason, White Castle is pretty good out here in the West Coast.
Oh my God, it's White Castle.
It's gross.
It tastes the same on the West Coast as it does on the East Coast. White Castle's White Castle.
Oh, the gray meat.
Yeah. That's pretty much.
You know, I still want to know how them cows get 5 holes in them.
Exactly, and the gray meat. I've
Yeah,
never seen gray meat from a cow. Mm-hmm.
It's all about the air holes that they put in there.
It must be.
The air. She said the air hole.
It must be. That's why the meat's gray.
Can you imagine one day you show up at a farm? What are you doing? I'm aerating cows.
That's right.
What's that mean? You got to push 5 holes in these suckers right now.
Okay.
Every time I see those White Castle burgers in the freezer section at the grocery store now, I think of you, Scott. It's like,
Oh, look at
They're
that.
not.
Scott thinks of White.
They're not the same.
No,
They're not the same.
They're pretty darn close because they're.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Do you take the time to heat them up in the oven, or do you put them in the microwave?
It doesn't matter because they're garbage when you buy them
Oh.
at White Castle. They're garbage when you heat them up in the microwave. So it's still the same.
No, you know what?
Follow
If you
the
put-
instructions.
Yes.
It's like pizza rolls, you guys. If you put them in the oven, they're always good, but we
yeah.
don't want to wait that long. We just put them in the microwave.
But
Heck with
pizza's
it.
good when it's not frozen.
Right, exactly.
White Castle, not so
That's
much.
totally
And then you
different.
freeze it?
Yeah.
It's because you've been eating cold pizza for breakfast.
Yeah, but that's pizza, not White Castle.
Right,
That's gross
right.
even when
Yeah, pizza's good.
Pizza's real. It's
White
real
Castle,
dough and
no.
sauce and stuff. White Castle, there's nothing real. I don't even think the onions are real in there. It's,
Hey, only you can be the king at White Castle.
Oh my God! I'll never be. I'll never be
Burger
the
King.
king. Right. We'll just go to
Do
Burger
what?
King.
I thought that was Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
Really? They just come out with a vegetarian burger. Are you out of your
It's
mind?
good. Have you tried it?
God.
Hey, have you tried that burger?
No.
I don't have to.
It tastes
You know
just
what's
like
really
a
funny?
Whopper.
Dude, I want to ask you guys a question, and this is going to blow a lot of people's mind.
What?
Okay, I got a vegetarian burger. It's going to be grilled, everything. You know what? They're going to cook it on the same grill that the beef was cooked
It's
on.
flame broiled.
You ain't getting vegetarian nothing. You're getting grease that you love
What do they
to taste.
call it? Impossible burger?
Impossible Whopper.
Okay. Here's what's
Yeah.
funny. When I was looking
It's
to
corn
order
burger.
the kids' food,
Mhm.
and then I was like, what do I want? And I saw Impossible Burger. I'm like thinking, man, this is some massive piece of meat, right? So I almost ordered it.
It's good. Seriously, I had one, and they taste like the regular Whopper. There's really no difference. There's no difference. Yeah, I had one. Sure did.
Are you one of
Hey.
those?
No, I wanted
Kim,
to
I'll
try
tell you
it.
what.
I just wanted.
Dude, you could do
I
Dude,
wanted
you could
to
do
try.
this. Go to a gas station in the morning and get a hamburger they cook. It's called a soybean burger.
Oh, those are good.
It's worked for years.
Those are good.
It's
I
the
like
same
them.
thing.
I like them. Those are good. The gas station burgers, I always like them. I like them better than White Castle.
Yeah, but you got. You got to think about it. This is the thing. There are people's going there like, oh, I want a vegetarian burger. They're cooking it on the same grill as they're putting the freaking meat on.
Well, Burger King
It's
don't cook it on a
grilled.
grill.
That's why it's going to taste like a burger.
They run it through a broiler.
Exactly.
But it does. It tastes just like a regular Whopper. But
They
it's got
probably charge extra for that.
it's got
Yep.
more sodium in it than a regular Whopper, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
People don't realize that, though.
You're eating something they made in a
I
lab.
It
know,
is.
face
Did
it.
you just say sodium?
Yeah, it's sodium. It's got freaking more sodium than a regular Whopper. But I wanted to try it. My brother ate one. He's like, oh, it tastes just like the regular Whopper. I'm like, it can't. So I'm like, screw it. We're going to try
the
it.
only,
Might as well eat a White Castle.
No.
the only reason why I laugh at the sodium thing is because out here, you better have it or you're gonna die.
Here's what's funny though. What if these Impossible Burgers people think they're ordering are regular Whoppers
It could
after
be.
all?
It really could be because it tastes just
And
like
it's
then
all
they play a
it's-
trick on everybody.
It's the scheme of the meat eating people,
It
the
could be.
carnivores
You know what?
trying to get everybody
You know what?
to eat.
Could be.
Hey, Shad, You know what's really funny is because I was talking about this like 2 months ago. I was like, you know what? What if they've been giving you this crap for like freaking 5 months, 6 months, almost a year, 2 years? Okay, and all they got, oh, now I got an Impossible Whopper because they're trying to change you into it. And what's really funny is because they've been serving that to you for a long time.
You never know.
Maybe.
Could be. Could be happening.
I mean, look at the chicken nuggets. Ugh.
Oh.
Well, you don't like chicken nuggets?
I like chicken nuggets.
They taste good, but they're probably not the best thing for you.
Probably not, but they are tasty.
I'm not saying they're healthy.
No,
I like the taste. I like them, but I'm like, I don't want to know what's in them.
No, you really don't. It's like a hot dog. You don't want to know what's in a hot dog. It just tastes good.
Please don't tell me.
Chicken nuggets are the same way. We don't want to know. They're good. We'll keep eating them. Right?
Remember that one video that came out with this, what they call it, the pink sludge? That's chicken nuggets. I'm like, well,
is that chicken nuggets or is that hamburger?
That was the hamburger.
You gotta grind up.
That doesn't know what he's talking
Wasn't
about.
the pink sludge? Was it hamburger?
It was hamburger.
I thought it was chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it was hamburger. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought that's why all the people started going, oh, we got 100% white breasts.
I don't know.
It was chicken nuggets. I'm with you, Scott.
Oh, heck, I thought it was burger.
I thought it was chicken nuggets. You're right, Kathleen. I think it was chicken nuggets.
It came out in the tube, and it was pink.
Pink slime-like.
Like a light
No, they called it pink sludge.
Pink goo.
Yeah.
Looked like slime, but it was pink.
Well, it looked like Play-Doh, actually. If you
Yeah, it looked pink.
Yeah, or that kid's slime crap that they play with. That's what it looked
But
like.
I want to know, you know what, really something's weird. How come why the chicken nugget looks white? How come?
Well, here's the thing.
Ew.
It was the chicken McNugget, but it wasn't. McDonald's debunked it, but supposedly it was the pink slime that was used to make the chicken nugget.
Oh, we lost Gabby Cornbucks.
Oh man! This is getting to be a weird show.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about?
How about we talk about gold prices?
How about we do?
Let's get back on track.
All right, I'll get Scott back in here, and you ring out. Well, unless he jumps on and just starts babbling. So
he'll babble.
He will.
All right, but here's your gold prices. Gold is up $2 more at $1,514.
Oh, nice.
So a nice little spike there. I guess the federal government's lowering interest rates again, so that's strengthening gold.
Okay.
Silver's also up 3 cents at $18.12.
Very nice.
Platinum's up $17 at $953.
Okay.
And then palladium moved $9 up, and it is at $1,800.
Gold's working on catching it.
Yep. Now rhodium fell $15 at $5,355.
Okay. Well, we're never.
But did you hear that silver price? Tim's getting rich.
Yeah. Did you hear the gold price?
It should be around
15.14.
15.14.
Okay,
and you're
stay
up.
right there. Stay right there.
15.14.
Stay right there.
No, keep climbing. Keep going up.
I want to see it get to
No.
End.
Now, you
two?
guys got to remember, Tim, you can't be greedy. You got to be modest.
We are being modest.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 sounds fair.
I mean, you know what? Right now, it's at 15.
That's
15.
sweet. That's sweet.
Dude, like you go 15, 14, 15, 23, da-da-da. You know what? Don't get greedy. Be modest. It's around 15.
I know, but...
And what I'm doing right now, that's pretty sweet.
That is sweet.
You know what I've noticed about the gold prices?
What's that?
That they're kind of like our followers on Instagram. They go up and they go down. It's the weirdest thing. I don't understand Instagram and how it works.
How do followers go down on Instagram?
They unfollow you.
Yeah, it's like, oh, wow, that's crazy.
They're like, oh, this is cool. And then the next day they're like, oh, this is stupid.
Oh, and they unfollow.
I mean, I didn't even know you guys had Instagram.
We have an Instagram.
Dude, we have it all. Well,
you don't have one,
really.
Scott?
We're hovering around 1,500 followers on Instagram.
Very nice.
Wow.
But it goes up and down. I think it's at 1490 something today.
I
don't know.
I don't
understand
with the gold prices, apparently.
I know. And that's what I was like, wow, this is kind of weird.
That's strange. Why would somebody...
All I gotta say is, rhodium, what it's been doing lately, it's starting to be very similar to what happened in 2006.
Right. So what should we...
Yeah.
And then it plateaued for 2007, and then right during the recession, it doubled in price in 2008. Huh. So I don't know, man. Rhodium, could it be predicting upcoming market?
Could be.
Environment.
Hey, Shad, where's your rhodium at right now? What price?
It's at $5,355.
Wow.
Freaking what?
Yeah, get some rhodium.
I just say, look back at the last 14-year chart, and I tell you, man, it's eerie.
Oh, wow.
What's happening?
Let's see if...
Yeah,
Here,
you know what?
I'll share a link in the chat room.
All right, that'd be cool.
Hey, Kathleen, remember last time you come up with that, what we used rhodium for? Let's bring that back up. We want to know.
Hey, Scott. Scott.
I'm just saying, rhodium 5,000?
Scott!
Holy cow.
Scott!
What?
You don't have an Instagram page?
No.
Why don't you have an
Heck
Instagram
no.
page?
Dude, because I'm not a millennial.
Well, you don't have to be.
What do you want to call it?
I think you and Manny should get an Instagram page.
Yeah, if you don't want one, maybe
you
Manny
gotta get one, man.
I think you should have one.
Check us out on Instagram, Wandering Buffaloes.
That's right.
One word.
You guys gotta understand. I don't do that. I don't sit there and post things 5 times a day.
You don't have
If I'm
to.
at home,
I don't do that either.
No, we don't either.
No,
right.
if I'm at home, I'll do that. Like, I see stuff that I agree on, and I'll post it like da. But like right now, I mean, I just got out. I am just brand new. I just got here in the gold season,
and people would like to see.
You know what?
See?
What's that?
People would like to see that, and that's why you have Instagram.
Well, I know, but I don't know. I don't.
Well, do we want to talk about birthdays?
Yes, we do, Shad.
Hey,
yes,
go for the gold.
Do it, Shad.
All right. Well, it is November 3rd. Can't believe it's November. That's sad.
It is.
But happy birthday, Alan Scott, Biram Chapman, Bobby White, Corey Matthew Richter, Derek Bro, Este Anderson, George Wenzel, James Mathis, Joe Kine, Larry, a.k.a. Gold Speck, Scott. And then tomorrow we have Alberto Jimenez, Albert, Andrew Swanson, Caribou Guy, Chip, Hank Walther, James Medina, Jay Hill, and Jeff Squibb. And I can't see any others.
Oh.
What a fuck it. That's a long list.
Happy birthday.
Sure is.
Happy day.
And we'll take a quick look here at Scott's page. No, that's not SWiftwater. It's just Scott. He's from Hesperia, California, so he's a West Coast. Mm-hmm. He enjoys sluicing. He belongs to the GPA. He found Gold Prospector Space through the GPA Facebook page, and that's who referred him. Oh. And he uses, of course, sluice boxes, hand suction devices, and a metal detector.
Well, happy birthday.
He's been a member since 2014.
Oh, awesome.
You know what's funny? You know what? I think he probably does pretty good. He didn't do any videos, but I you know what? I bet he does pretty good with the hand sluice and stuff like that, metal detector and where he's at. I bet he does pretty good.
Probably. More than
I don't know,
yeah.
Scott.
Well, thanks for being a member and happy birthday. All right, thank you.
Heck
Shad.
yeah,
Good
happy
job.
day.
Scott. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just really still stuck on this whole Manny thing. It's Kathleen's fault for saying it.
You're welcome.
It was my idea. What
I know you said it, and
I-
then Kathleen named him, and it's like now I'm seeing these whole scenarios in my head of Scott and Manny. It's like something needs to be done about this. It's just stuck in my head. Man.
Well, it's not going to look like Kathleen's post that she put on my Facebook. I'm just telling you that.
Well, no, it don't have to, but you should have Manny.
No, I mean, actually, out of everybody that posted something with a mannequin on, I think Kathleen won that one.
It was funny.
She pretty much won that one. I was like, really? Are you crazy right now? What's going on? Who's like, what the heck is that? I'm like, you don't even know. When I told her, she started laughing. She goes, let's go through the rest of them.
I just can't help it. This is gonna bother me a lot until Scott does something and makes it happen, because
I told you. I said mannequin legs.
I know, but that's
it's okay. You'll have the whole thing, and you can take the legs off and play with them.
You can put them on your motorcycle. You can set them on your dredge while you're dredging.
I know.
We gotta do it.
He could be Scott's dredge tender.
You could go in the carpool lane.
Yeah.
Manny the miner.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you know what? I will bring that back. I just heard Shad say that. Trust me. Dude, these guys are trained in Phoenix. If you got a mannequin in your car, you're going to get pulled over and get double the price.
It's hilarious.
But thanks.
Oh, they're going to...
That really happened.
It's cool because you guys...
You know what?
The ones with the adult dolls.
Right. We don't...
I'm just saying, here in
that's
Phoenix...
the only other option.
If anybody comes to Phoenix, trust me, do not mess with a motorcycle cop. They have one job: pull you over, give you a ticket, bye. Period. Don't think you're going to get out of it. No, if they pull you over, you're going to get a ticket. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no leeway.
Hey, Shad,
I don't give a crap what you're doing.
Shad.
Yes.
What's that?
You could do all that cool Photoshop stuff, right? Can you do a Photoshop with a mannequin, like tending a dredge or something, and Scott there in the background, and just some pictures like that?
Tim, you're digging up worms.
I have to see these images that are in my mind, because I picture
I'm
it
just
all.
saying you're digging up worms now. Don't be doing that.
I'm just saying. You and Manny out metal detecting. You and Manny dredging. He's your dredge tender. You and Manny running a dry washer.
You could get him a set of overalls you.
Take his shirt off of Manny, and you guys could
talk
be like...
to him.
You guys are funny.
You can cuddle up by the fire.
Oh, exactly. They could tell each other stories at night. It's just the greatest thing ever. God, Scott.
It's so funny because you guys just went through like 2 years of being up here.
Well, see, exactly. Now, if you had Manny there with you, like right now, you wouldn't be lonely. He could be sitting right
I'm not lonely now.
But just think.
You know what? I think we need to take donations so we can get Swifty a friend. We'll find Manny for you when we come out.
I think so.
That's all right. You know what?
It needs to happen.
You know what? I might have to find something just when Shad's not looking. I'm going to just come out of nowhere and just blank sight him. Manny's going to tackle him.
Scott, it was...
So you're saying Manny?
Scott, you would be like #1 on YouTube. You and Manny.
That's something.
It's genius.
No. It's not Swiftwater and Manny. It's Manny and me.
Yeah.
That's the title of it. Yeah.
Scott.
No, you know what? It's really going to be fun when Shad and Kathleen comes out here. It's going to be a good time. I mean, I know they got things to do and they got people to see, just like me. But I can't wait. It's going to be fun. I can't wait.
Yeah, well, I see.
I might get a video, or I just might let them get a video. I don't know.
I see our buddy Dennis.
You guys should camp at the outing.
Dennis, did you make
What's that?
You should camp at the outing.
No.
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 Right.
No, Dennis.
I'm like my camper is like 20 miles away.
Scott, in a minute. Dennis, are you here?
Well, yes, I'm here.
If you can get a word in over Gabby Cornbucks and just to tell us you're here. like somebody.
Oh yeah.
Somebody pulled the string on a C and say, like Jesus God. And the cow goes moo.
Oh my God! You remember that toy in the '80s, My Buddy? Wherever my buddy goes, or wherever I go, he's going to my buddy, my Manny and me.
We're making a song.
That's the song. That's what sucks. He actually knows the song. You're just upset because you didn't get a My Buddy.
Oh my God!
How's everybody doing?
Oh,
but you know what? We don't have a My Buddy, but we can always hug a Dennis Dayton.
Oh, Dennis, we're here. You missed all the good stuff.
Oh, I bet I have. What I missed?
Well,
Good night, gold diggers.
All right, that's it. You guys, you know what? I'm officially done with you guys.
Scott's getting a new mining partner. His name is Manny.
Manny?
Now I'm going to show you all. This is it.
His name is Manny the Manigan, and they're going to do...
Manny the Miner.
Yeah, Manny the Miner.
Oh, he's taking his mannequins with him, huh?
Yes.
Dang.
They're going to start doing videos.
Don't start Dennis Dayton on this stuff.
Is he going to wear OxyClean shirts?
Is he what, Dennis?
Is he going to wear OxyClean shirts?
Yes, he's got to dress just like Scott.
And overalls.
And overalls and a bandana.
Wait, do you think I'm going to put my clean shirts on a mannequin? Are you out of your mind?
He's your partner.
If you're taking a mannequin,
your mannequin only wears dirty shirts, huh?
He is the dark side of Scott, so guess he would have to wear the dirty shirts. So that's where we're at, Dennis. We're trying to figure out a way for Scott to get a man again, so he could just start happening. You know?
What? I thought he already had 2 or 3 of them.
Well, he sounded.
How tall are mannequins anyway?
Like 6 foot tall.
Are they? Oh, is that okay if it's taller than you, Scott?
We can get him one out of the Husky Boys section at Sears.
Yeah, but does it have Shad? Does it have legs? That's the thing. Does this mannequin have legs?
You gotta be killing me.
It's gotta have legs. It's gotta have feet. It's gotta
We're
have
gonna get a mannequin and dress it up in a wetsuit.
Hey, just to let everybody know, I got 12 new bright white T-shirts.
Oh, look
and the only reason why I got that,
no.
Lisa said she got them. She goes, the other ones are still good, but I think they're gonna break apart really quick.
Why?
Because she bleaches the hell out of them.
So, which one is bad for it, the bleach or the OxyClean?
Both.
Both?
Together.
Yeah.
You still never told us the ratio.
I got your ratio.
No,
I'm just
seriously.
telling
You still never told us. That was a whole big subject.
If your stuff looks white, wear it bright. If it doesn't, then, just dig.
Oh, man.
It is a
little poetry going on there. If it's white, wear it right. Is that what you said?
Are you really playing with me right now?
Bright?
I said right.
I said if it's white, wear it right.
Okay.
Oh, right. I thought you said bright.
I don't even know anymore. I am so confused tonight, but that's okay. It's been a blast.
Okay.
So, Dennis, we're glad you made it, man. What's going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just getting moved around. At work got a little bit slow, and so, of course, for 3 weeks, I'm back on the day shift, 12-hour continuous, so it's every other weekend I got to work.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I work this one, I'm off next weekend, and then I work, and then I'm back to midnight shift.
Oh, man. So, what do you work?
Yeah.
What do you work Wednesday?
This Wednesday, well, it won't affect anything because I work 8 to 8, but I get off at 8 o'clock, so
okay.
I'll be good to go Wednesday.
Oh, okay, cool, good. Well,
are you gonna dig or are you gonna just take a break?
No, I'm gonna be. Oh man, I gotta tell you guys, I'm really now. Some of you guys have probably seen my post, and we got some really good news after yesterday. The guy that has the pit across from where we're working now. He's the one that actually is. It's not really an active mine where we're at. It's just they've got like a little portable type, thing, and he's stockpiling. There's getting ready to be some big construction, and they're going to be wiping everybody's pit out with all the materials. But we just got permission to go clean out his sand screw that's across the road from where we're at.
Really?
And just sampled just the top of it, and oh my gosh, it was loaded. So this coming weekend, we're going there to clean it out for him. He said it would do him a great favor to clean it out, and then starting next spring, every Saturday we're going in there to clean out that vat.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my gosh,
nice.
Yeah, we've got probably 3 or 4 truckloads of. It's nothing but black down in the bottom of that thing, and it's absolutely loaded.
Wow.
Yeah,
so how many colors?
Top. Huh?
How many colors you got in a pan?
Holy! Well, we did one pan, and that was just a couple scoops, and there was probably well over 100 pieces of gold in it. I mean, it was just absolutely loaded.
Wow, that's going to be cool.
Why don't you rent a dump truck and dig it and put it in a dump truck and bring it to your house and just have a giant pile? Then you don't have to rush.
Then you can just work it.
No, well, we're cleaning it out Saturday, so we're going to be buying a boatload of buckets, and the main thing is getting it cleaned out for them. So we're going to get it all, shoveled out, worked out, and then we're going to haul it over to the other pit, and I'll put some back, and then I'll work some. But it's amazing.
Man.
Sir, are you doing this like how many hours you work in this ground? Like 4 or 5, maybe?
Well, as long as it takes to get that pit clean.
Right.
So I don't know how long. It's going to take a while to get it clean.
Sure. Man,
so,
nice.
And if I run out of buckets, thank goodness there's a Tractor Supply not too far from where we're at. I'll just run and go get some more buckets. But we're getting that whole pit cleaned, or that vat cleaned out. And I mean, it's loaded. Oh my gosh,
Dang.
It's amazing.
Did you take any pictures of it?
No, I'll have plenty of pictures. I was like a kid in a candy store, man.
Okay. I want to see a picture of that. That sounds very.
I tell you what, I will post. We get done with here. I will post a picture.
Okay.
Of the pan that we just got just off the scraping the top.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
I
want to see that. That sounds very interesting. Dang, cool.
You should have seen an old fat man with a new gold dance.
Oh, I bet. Now, see, won't that be
Yeah.
good material to run through the little gold spinner, won't it?
Oh, absolutely. And then when we got permission every Saturday to go in and clean out the sand screw for him, because it said to help him out, and it's on a concrete slab, so where the drain plug's at, we're trying to, of course, me and Dustin trying to figure it out, and we're gonna maybe pick his brain. I think he might have took that material, hauled it off, and dumped it somewhere over the years. When he just cleaned out the vat. So we need to find out where he dumped that stuff at.
Yeah. Good idea.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's been dumping it somewhere, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Because this ain't the first time it's been cleaned out. I'm sure he's had to clean it out many a time. So you're right.
Oh yeah, and it runs on it runs over there. He runs it every day. I mean, he runs it wide open. So
wow.
That vat ought to be full every Saturday.
It'd have to be loaded. I would think.
I told him, I said, I probably won't even have time to go to Ohio next year. I said,
you make sure you find time to bring us a bucket of that stuff to Ohio.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you have to find time for that. Oh, yeah. It's that dang good. Goodness gracious.
It's that good.
Well, yeah, Dennis, we're one of your patrons. Don't we get a bucket?
That's right.
Yeah.
Bucket for me.
We're a premium patron.
Bucket. Yeah, we kind of have a trade-off, though.
Well?
A bucket for the Biffles, a bucket for me, a bucket for Rich, and you can send Scott a bag.
What, hide it in a mannequin head?
Yeah, put it in a mannequin and send it to him. Scott, you still there? He's quiet, so that's scary. but it's good at the same time.
He's over talking to his mannequin.
Him and Manny's having a beer or something, I'm sure. They're having a deep discussion.
Other than that, it's well, besides this cold, man, I'll tell you what, I'm not even ready for winter. I hope the Old Farmer Almanac is wrong.
It don't seem like it's wrong.
Yeah, I've been sick the last 3 days.
See?
It's been terrible.
How's it been down there, Dennis?
Just got over it.
How's it been down there?
It's been like 30, like between 30 and 32 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And then it warms up to the mid-50s.
Okay.
So it's it's cold in the morning, and it's kind of, it's nice. Well, of course, it feels like it's in the mid-60s, upper 60s by the time the warm weather comes in after having 30-degree weather. But
right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
we're going to be in Arizona.
I don't even want to hear it.
My sinuses are going to go crazy.
Oh yeah, if you're not,
it's like, what are you doing?
If you're not better by the time you go, you're going to be whacked. Oh, mercy.
I think my sinuses got really bad the day that it was warm in the morning, and it dropped 20 degrees by the afternoon.
Oh, you're talking about that one day.
I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it was just an off day for me. It was a horrible day. It was that pressure.
Sure.
And then the next day, boom, had a fever.
Do you got a barometer in your house, Kathleen?
No.
You need to get one of them outdoor weather
I'm going to chart that because it's crazy.
You should, because you have so many problems with it.
Just really sensitive to that.
Yeah. and at least that would, you'd know, oh God, it's pressure's going up. Here, I'm doomed. Or you take something, maybe. I don't know how that works, but that might.
Well, I'm going to go back to work tomorrow, so it'll be. I'll just have to get the Dayquil out.
So that's all you could do is take Dayquil for that stuff.
Just to get through.
Yeah, you could take the Alka-Seltzer stuff too, which works really better. The Alka-Seltzer stuff, it works totally better than anything.
See, I'm a Theraflu person. I love Theraflu.
Oh, Theraflu?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
My throat goes hurt too.
So you want a cup of coffee with your flu medicine? Really? Just take the medicine, man. Don't try to dress it up. It ain't a barley.
Theraflu.
Well, Theraflu does have a liquid you can take.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Isn't it like a powder you can mix in hot water?
They have that, and then they also have the liquid.
That's the one I used to do. Is the powdery deal, and it worked good, like you said. It did. It was real good. Nothing wrong with it. Alka-Seltzer's okay too, I guess, but all good. Scott. What time is it anyway? 8:30?
I just think it's funny.
It is funny. Yeah. Everything tonight's funny, I'm telling you.
Well, the time changed.
Yes.
Dude, and that totally... you know what? I'm totally glad Tim texted me and said that it changed. I was like, oh my God, I was so far off.
Yeah. Scott's like, so I should
Shad
be there.
reminded him too.
Yeah, and I texted him.
Because we just knew.
Yeah, I did too. I'm like, I gotta send Scott a message. He's not gonna.
Oh, we just know it's gonna be all jacked up.
And then Scott's like, so.
No, you guys. You know what, Kathleen, Shad, you guys wait till you get out here and you start living. He's like, oh, I didn't think. It will mess you up. It will mess you up.
But Scott,
it will.
Well, the people I work with are in Arizona, so when we have meetings, it screws me up because. Like, oh, get up, good morning. And I'm like, you mean afternoon?
Yeah.
Right.
But Scott, you were way off today. You were like, so I need to be on at 3, and I'm like, no, we're like 2 hours.
Well, because usually I thought it's Sundays we come on at 4. So you come on at 4:30, so we come on the pre-show at 4.
Right.
So I was thinking, okay, so you went back an hour, would that make it 3 or 3:30? Like I'm trying to copy, figure out where the heck I'm going to go here. I want to be on the show.
We get it though. That was what was important. We figured it out and got you here on time. You were right on time tonight. which was pretty
cool.
Well,
it's easy to lose your bearings when you're out there, I bet.
Obviously.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is because I just come out here yesterday. I got my camp set up, everything set up. I'm ready to go. And Lisa goes, well, I guess there goes time. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, because you don't even know what day it is after today. I'm like, okay, you're right.
That's bad. That's just...
Yeah, because we just do the same thing every day.
It's awesome, though, because you don't have the case of the Mondays.
That's just true. No Mondays.
Half the time I don't even know what Monday is.
See? That's scary.
Like I said,
he has the case of the no days.
That's right.
Yeah, right. No, you come out and you just dig. That's what you do every day. You just do the same thing, and you don't even you don't worry about the time, the date, anything.
Are you going to get a lot of gold this year, then, Scott?
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Any predictions?
I'm gonna do a couple videos and stuff like this, but I think this year is gonna be, man, it's gonna be like you guys have been watching on TV. It's gonna be I gotta hunt for new ground, and I gotta get something fair. If I can get fair, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't have to get real good. I just fair.
Just fair.
So
fair
yeah,
ground.
if I can get something fair, I'll be good at that. If I get something fair. But like I said, it's just like, man, it's like, wow, didn't think this was going to be possible. Like, I mean, I'm like 20-something years into this, and I think I would have had a lot more ground than what I do now.
Well,
and I'm cut down to like 3 places I'm looking at, and I'm talking deals and trying to make, the percentage and everything work for both of us. But it's going to be there. If it ain't there, I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's just.
Well, we wish you luck. We hope you do good, man. Just let us know how it's going. When you're each week, let us know how you're doing. Hopefully, you're doing good. Right?
Yeah, it's so funny because you see this stuff on TV and like, well, that'll never happen, and which I said that for like a lot of years. Well, that'll never happen to me. I'm like, well, guess what? Yes, I am. I'm right there.
Right there. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break, and let's come back with some Lost Treasures with Dennis Dayton. And what do you guys think? Sounds like a plan?
Sounds good. I like it.
All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit dirthogpaydirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. dirthogpaydirt.com. The best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
All right, everybody, we're back. Dennis, you ready to let loose with some lost treasure stories? Where are we at tonight, Dennis?
Tonight, we're going to be doing some lost treasures in Louisiana.
So, Louisiana Lost Treasures with Dennis Dayton. Grab the kids, pull up a chair, sit back and enjoy. Take it away, Dennis.
All right. Well, it's kind of short and sweet tonight. There's not too many lost treasures, but I figure I came in late. We do a short one, and it's got some pretty interesting lost treasures we have. And we'll just start out with, and of course some of these names, you know how they're pronounced. I'm going to have a really hard time with them, so
nice. All right.
Just get ready for the pokes.
We're ready.
But the first one is in Bossier Parish.
Oh, you're
Parish?
Bossier Parish. Well, you're in Louisiana, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Oh, yeah. The Hubbard treasure, a catch of $90,000 in gold coin, is buried in the vicinity of Ivan. And that's all the information I have on that.
Uh-huh.
And I was looking on the map here in Louisiana. I was trying to figure out where Ivan is, and I have no idea. And I still can't find Ivan.
Wow. Interesting. Can you find that other name, that whatever you called it at first, Bolish Parish or whatever it is?
Oh, the Bossier Parish.
Parish.
Yeah, I don't.
We're doomed.
I have no idea. I'm still looking. I don't see it, but.
Okay.
Anyway, in Caddo Parish, the steamboat Monterey, carrying a cargo and $750,000 in gold bars, lies buried in the old dry bed of the Red River near Houston.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, that would be real nice.
It's in
especially gold bars.
Yeah. It's in a dry bed, you said?
Yep, lies buried in an old dry bed of the Red River near Houston.
Okay. That'd be a cool one.
Yeah.
Gold bars.
Now, there's a lot of pairs here. Calcasieu Parish, I guess that's how you pronounce it, Calcasieu.
Okay.
Calcasieu.
You got me. Sounds right.
Jean Lafitte, the pirate, is said to have buried a catch of gold coins in the area of Starks, about 4 miles east of the Sabine River.
Huh. Okay.
And there's my dog.
Of course.
Yes.
He was telling you how to pronounce it.
Yeah. In Franklin Parish, well, there's a bunch of parishes in here, let me tell you. A man named Evans buried his life savings in 2 half-gallon fruit jars filled with $10 and $20 gold pieces. Somewhere on his farm about 3 miles east of Baskin, around 1900, they have yet to be recovered.
Interesting. Okay. Be another sweet one.
Yeah. In Grant Parish, various travelers attacked the early day Indians, buried their valuables in the area of Lake Hull, much of which has never been recovered. I know.
Do we know anybody in Louisiana?
I don't know. Is anybody in here from Louisiana right now?
I don't know.
Parish is like their county.
Is that
so
what it is?
They don't say county, they say parish.
Oh, that.
It's I just say I know quite a few from Louisiana. Yeah, it's parishes, and Kathleen's right.
Okay, so that's cool.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Kathleen.
Yes.
I didn't realize, because every one of these has the name and then says parish after it.
Okay,
so
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally you'd say like Lafayette County. So right, that's good to know.
Yeah, really, I didn't know that.
Me neither.
It's
And for all you guys in Louisiana, les les ponto roulé. Aya.
And the cow goes moo.
Hey, they'll know what I said. Everybody from Louisiana will know what I said.
Continue.
Oh boy. In LaSalle Parish or County, a cache of silver and gold coins is said to remain buried on an old plantation site about 8 miles due south of Little Creek.
Interesting.
Sometimes I wish these were a little bit more informational, but
yeah,
at least it's
then they wouldn't be lost treasures.
Exactly. Hopefully we got the shadulator out right now, so I think we got a couple of them coming up here. In Morehouse County, the general area around Bastrop was settled in 1797. Mm-hmm. Many early day artifacts and relics can be found in this area. So, go to that county and get your metal detector, and if you live there. And if anybody ever goes and metal detects in one of these places I talk about in their state and they find something, please call in. I would love to hear about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dude, wouldn't it would be so cool.
Well, they don't have to be specific. They could say they found a wheatback penny or
right.
Oh,
no, I mean,
it would be ton silver cash.
Wait a minute. What did you say, Kathleen? I didn't catch it. I just heard you giggling.
I was metal detecting. I would come on the show and tell everybody that I found it.
I found $1 million.
Yeah,
you know what?
Don't say you found the treasure.
And a plate.
Yeah, you don't have to say where it's at. You just say you found it. That's what's cool. We want to see where you found it.
And then somebody takes it from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just found some old wheatback pennies or something. That'd be kind of like the keyword hint.
Hint, yeah. Found a bunch of pennies.
Found a pull tab.
You know what?
Yeah,
we have discussed this 1,000 times. If you find a big treasure, you're not going to tell nobody where you found it.
Continue on, Dennis.
All right. And now this is a tough one too. In Natchitoches County, Campty was destroyed during the Civil War, and many artifacts and relics can be recovered in the area. The residents buried their money and valuables during the war, much of which went unrecovered after the war ended.
Wow.
So
that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes. In Richland County or Parish, outlaw Samuel Mason in the early 1800s buried a considerable quantity of loot and treasure near Delhi. To date, there has never been anything recovered.
Okay.
Man. And I would imagine there was a lot. Man, can you imagine some of the sunken ships right outside there in the
in
the Bay Area and stuff. You know, where they out in the water.
Yeah, there were a lot of pirates.
I mean, because wasn't that like a pirate?
Yeah,
type?
There was a lot of pirates in that area. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure was.
But in Sabine County, or Sabine Parish, Samuel Davenport, a wealthy settler who owned 50,000 acres of land in Texas and Louisiana, was one of several rich families who buried their fortunes during the Civil War troubles. After his death, only 5,000, Shadulator, of his wealth was found.
Oh, my God.
One story claims that his treasure store is buried in as many as 15 separate caches spread over a wide area of both states on property once owned by Davenport.
Okay.
So what would that be, Shad? $5,000 back during the Civil War. What would that be worth today?
$5,000.
No.
60s.
You be rich.
Oh,
the value of the dollar was what?
All right. Hang on. Let me get this. 5,000. 1864. Woo. That would be $79,970.
Ooh, yeah.
You're pretty damn rich.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's a huge inflation mark up there. Wow.
Kidding, right? Dang.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Shad.
You're welcome.
Okay, and now here's another hard one to pronounce. In Tangipahoa Parish.
I like it. Sounds good to me.
Do what?
It sounds good to me.
Yeah, I don't even want to spell it. In the 1880s and 1890s, a gang of train robbers operated in Tangipahoa and Livingston parishes. Further research could possibly lead to the location of their hideouts and perhaps treasure caches.
Okay.
Man.
God, I wish we had
Oh, here's a good one for Shad. In Tensas Parish, Captain A.C. Watson buried $20,000 in gold coins on his Lakewood plantation near St. Joseph before entering the Civil War in 1861. When he returned from the war, 15,000 of this was recovered, but one jar containing 5,000 could not be found. So there's another 5,000.
So
that is 142,674.
Ooh, man.
Keeps getting better.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've got two more here. We've got West Carroll Parish, which the famous Jesse James, which looks like he's made it to several states because he's been in a lot of these. Jesse James, Cole, and Jim Younger lived and operated in the area of Floyd in the early 1860s.
Mm-hmm.
It is believed there is good reason to believe some of their outlaw loot remains cached there.
Okay.
Which I can actually believe that.
Yeah. Easy.
Man, because he was around there, Missouri, man, just several states.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He got around, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And the last one that we have for tonight is another name. It's called West Feliciana Parish.
Okay.
So several caches of treasure are located on both banks of the Mississippi River across from Angola Swamp. This area is the site of Beanville's encampment, and there are legends that gold was buried there by the Tunikins. Tunikins?
Got me.
Tunikins. Tunicas. Tunicas. Tunicas.
I don't know. Sounds good, though, what
Yep.
you're saying.
Sounds real good to me. Tunicas.
Tunicus.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we have. It's just short and sweet.
Yeah, well, that's still cool.
For Louisiana.
Still cool. That works. Thank you, brother. That's neat. I just wish they had more on them. Don't
you know what though?
What's that?
Those treasures, and Shad had mentioned something because he was going over the price of $5,000 back then. The price of the dollar dropped during the Civil War, so a lot of people probably buried it because it was probably not worth much. Just for
to protect it from looting.
That in the hopes of finding it again when it.
Yeah, and then something happened to them or something, and
so I would have thought there would have been a lot more lost treasures in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it goes back
to the pirates.
Well, it's old history there from the French.
Right?
Yeah.
I would have thought there's a lot more out there.
Yeah.
You know what? And there might have been because I didn't even actually get on the internet and search for any more. And if there is, I can always come back to it. But I agree with you. You would think that there would be a lot more in Louisiana than what
sunken ships from the hurricanes. Yeah.
Yeah, there should be tons of pirate stuff.
Tons of pirates.
What about weird laws, Shad? Any kind of weird and strange laws in Louisiana?
I bet there's some good.
I bet there is.
There has to be.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's Louisiana.
You cannot watch your alligator.
I mean,
there's several. There's several.
That's why I didn't know if Shad had it up or not. If he had any of the weird laws or.
We watched this one program, Cajun Law. What was it? I don't know what it was, but it's kind of interesting. It was on Netflix.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
imagine that.
These sheriffs who work the bayous in Louisiana.
Right.
And they, patrol by boat and everything, and they've just got the weirdest things that happen there.
That's what I mean. They got to have some good
This one
weird
guy
laws.
thought his alligator... He had an alligator on a leash outside of his house. He had it chained up, and I guess that's against the law. You're not allowed to chain up an alligator.
Yeah.
Who would want to chain up an alligator?
Well, he said that it was his dearly departed wife.
What?
Yeah, it was. I mean, weird stuff.
So he.
All right. Here's some strange laws. Here's. I found a list of 25. There may be more, but we'll go to top 25. In New Orleans, fancy bicycle riding is prohibited.
What is fancy bicycle riding?
Right.
What was
that doing wheelies?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it has to be. I don't know. Maybe if you're too fancy.
Yeah,
can't be
riding with no hands.
Also, there's a lot in New Orleans here. Electric wire should not be attached to trees.
What?
That's actually really good.
Well, somebody did it once, probably, and it caused a fire.
All right. Also, New Orleans here. Horses may not be tied to a tree on a public highway.
Well, let's hope not.
Well, why is there a public tree on a public highway to begin with?
Exactly. That's why.
Can you tie your alligators up?
I don't know. Chasing fish in a city park is against the law.
Chasing fish?
No chasing fish.
In the city park.
What?
Only in city parks. Right?
Only in the city park. You can do it in the bayou. That's fine, but not in the park.
Yeah, it's not. You gotta know what chasing fish is. It's like they're like beating the water to go into a gill net or something. You can't do that
in the city parks.
Only in the city.
Yeah.
All right. In New Orleans, Mardi Gras beads may not be thrown from a third-story window.
Well, I tell you, there's a lot of that goes on.
There was this thing on that show about Mardi Gras, and evidently the float business there,
right?
It's like cutthroat.
Oh, really?
And people will steal your sound systems from your float. I mean, it was crazy.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's a brutal
It's
business.
a big deal.
Speaking of Mardi Gras,
in the beads.
Snakes are not allowed within 200 yards of the Mardi Gras parade route.
Okay.
So it's a snake-free zone. The snakes have their own law.
Well, what if the snakes do that? Do they give the snake a ticket?
I don't know.
Do they have signs?
Now you all go get out of here. Don't come back here. All right, moving to Jefferson Parish, all garbage must be cooked before it can be fed to hogs.
Ew. What? Ew.
So cook your garbage before you feed it to your hogs.
Okay. Ooh, that's nasty.
Well, that's not slop. That's me cooking food for somebody else.
Yeah, that's not slop.
In Jefferson Parish, minors may not go to businesses with coin-operated foosball machines unless accompanied by a minor.
The foosball.
What?
That's the devil.
Read that again.
Dude, say that again.
Read that
say that again.
This is so weird. Minors may not go to businesses with coin-operated foosball machines unless accompanied by a minor.
Minor or minor?
Oh,
Minor spelled M-I-N-O-R.
So minor.
wow.
But they got to be accompanied by another minor.
Yeah, exactly. They can't go by themselves.
Makes no sense.
I guess that's all they had to say.
Yeah.
What?
Safety in numbers.
Worded.
Oh.
So strange.
Oh, my God.
That is the dumbest shit.
Next.
All right. Also in Jefferson Parish, you cannot pour a drink out on the ground at any drive-in movie.
Oh, my God.
What the heck?
At a drive-in movie?
Yeah, they got the movie
Yep.
police.
But anywhere else is okay.
Anywhere else is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, going down the road, stop sign, red light, that's fine.
All right. Individuals could go to jail for 10 years for stealing an alligator. This is a state law, by the way. State law.
Oh,
You can also face a $500 fine for instructing a pizza delivery man to deliver a pizza to a friend without them knowing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a law?
So you can't
law.
gift a pizza. You get a fine.
Wow. You get a $500 fine.
Jesus.
All right.
Yeah, but you know what's really funny? Don't they charge you before they even deliver it when you're on the phone?
Yeah.
Some do, unless you're going to pay cash.
So if I got a free pizza, am I really going to throw somebody under the bus?
I don't know.
Back in the day, they didn't.
All right. Another state law. Running an abortion advertisement could land you in jail.
Okay.
Fake wrestling matches are prohibited. Fake being in quotations.
Wait a minute. Fake.
What does that even mean?
No fake wrestling
I can't
matches.
breathe.
Play?
No Arn Anderson or Ric Flair, you mean? So that would be...
I guess that's WWF.
What would that
Okay,
be?
somebody must have did something crazy once.
But here,
For that to be a law.
here's another one that's just funny. Spectators at a boxing match can't mock a contestant.
Dang.
Now that is not
Hey.
right.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Okay, here's another state law. Urinating in the city's water supply can land you 20 years in jail.
Ooh.
Well, there's a law specifically states the punishment for stealing crawfish, but it doesn't tell me what the law is.
Aw, darn
Just
it.
the fact there's a punishment for stealing it.
Stealing.
That's so strange.
Okay.
Rituals that involve the ingestion of blood, urine, or fecal matter are not allowed.
Voodoo.
Let's hope not.
You are not allowed
Man.
the blood, urine, or fecal matter
You're
in
not
a
allowed,
ritual.
You're not allowed to
It's
ingest
against
it.
the law.
Okay.
That came about because of the voodoo.
Voodoo, probably, yeah. Or witchcraft.
Yes.
Sure.
A serious burn must be reported to the fire marshal.
Why?
So, what is a serious burn? That's my question.
You mean like if you burn your hand on something?
Yeah, I think so.
Like a dredge?
That's right.
Yeah, or would it be... Yeah, okay. I'm in.
And also in Louisiana, prisoners who hurt themselves could serve additional years in jail.
What?
Unless you're Epstein, and then Clinton's killed you.
Oh! The views? Wait. The opinions.
All right.
That was a good one.
And no part is Gold Prospectors Radio.
Hey, man, you're missing my new laws. Shooting lasers at officers is illegal.
Shooting what?
You cannot shoot a laser beam
that makes sense.
at police
They
officers.
might think they're getting shot.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
That's a good law.
That one's not a dumb law. I agree.
That's probably
Okay.
Hey, you know what? It's really funny because this story that you're coming with, we've had like, what, 1, 2, 3, I think 3 or 4 people that like the police helicopter was flying over the neighborhood and they shine a laser up.
Sure.
And they got screwed.
They track it. They know. They can find them.
Oh, yeah, they come right down to the, they knew where you're at.
Yep.
Well, okay, so yeah, that was a legitimate law. Now, this next one, though, is you can't dare someone to go onto railroad tracks owned by another.
Okay.
So if you don't own the railroad tracks,
don't be
daring somebody to go onto them.
Right, don't be going.
Only the owner can dare somebody to do that.
Okay.
You know what? you got to think about it. Where did that rule come up from?
Somebody must have
really.
Did it. With each one.
Somebody must have did it.
Somebody must have did it. Somebody must have peed in the public water supply.
Well, hey, I got 2 more, and this is in sulfur.
Okay.
All right. Saying obscene things on a telephone is illegal.
What?
Telephone porn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No saying obscene words in that.
You
that
can't
city.
talk dirty to, say, your girlfriend on the phone. Because
this actually goes along with the next one. It's illegal to have sex with a cow.
Well, if you're talking.
Oh, my God.
You know that probably happened.
Is that really on there?
That is really on there.
Oh, my God.
That's almost in every state.
And like we said,
it makes me wonder.
Somebody obviously done it.
Why doesn't people go in and get those laws cleaned up? That's just ridiculous.
Some of them are little.
Hey, because the moment you take the law away, somebody will do it.
Sure, right. Yeah. The minute they take it off the books.
I'm just going to say, just when it comes down, you got to be as big as Shad to even try that.
Obviously, somebody did it, and they got caught.
Wow, Swifty thought about it, huh?
Well,
they ought to make a law about something about, mannequins, too.
They ought to.
No, that's coming soon to Arizona.
Yeah, it might be an Arizona law. You might need to check them Arizona
I'll tell you what,
laws.
you guys better bring me 2 legs.
That is a law.
No stealing the legs off of mannequins.
I think that is a law in Arizona.
In Arizona. You should see if there is a law like that in Arizona, Shad. Mannequin law.
You know what? I would not. I actually would believe it. Like, if you stole the legs off a mannequin, it's like 10 years in jail or some crazy crap. I can believe it.
In Arizona?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, we don't, there's like laws that you guys got that we don't have over here. And then
But now we know how to get now we know how to get Scott thrown in jail.
Mm-hmm. Well, just so long as Manny don't tell on him.
In jail.
Here's something funny though. All right, in May, there was 2 naked mannequins from a garden party at Santa Rosa's home stolen.
So you're not allowed to steal mannequins.
Yeah, they're naked mannequins.
Uh-oh.
They even had pasties on them. See,
Scott, did you have one of them?
You know what's really funny? So everybody out there that does not know this story, we were actually talking about drying waiters out. Not that mannequin leg was. I've seen some people that screw them down to a wood plank and use mannequin legs to dry the waiters out because they keep the shape and everything like that. So for all of you that are wondering what the heck we are talking about,
they're not wondering.
That is what it is.
They're not wondering.
Well,
Everybody.
I'm just saying, you didn't let me finish the story on this, right?
Oh, jeez.
The 2 female mannequins stolen were not stolen on the same day. They went back for the second one on another day.
Dang.
However, in the haste to get away, they must have jostled the lifelike figure because its right leg fell off. So, Swifty,
Scott?
were you trying to steal a leg?
Scott.
Okay, Marty, that was pretty good. I give you credit.
See?
But don't worry, the owner of the mannequins is not admitting defeat. He didn't bother reporting it to cops, because they're busy saving lives and stuff. But what he has done is he's added 7 additional mannequins since the 2 were stolen, and he knows they'll be there soon because he used Amazon Prime. It'll get there Monday.
Oh, dang. So wait.
You know what's really funny to me? What's really funny to me is because you're sitting there like he's not saying he is getting what you call it? He's not saying he got defeat.
Yeah, he's not admitting defeat.
Well, it's the legs. There's only legs and feet too, so he's got to get defeat somehow.
Why were they naked?
It's a protest thing the guy was doing.
Oh.
What do you mean? What do you naked? There's not a mannequin dressed up. They sews clothes onto it.
Well, they put clothes on them, though.
Well, don't you remember the ad I shared you of a mannequin for sale? They had their private areas blacked out.
See? Uh-oh.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, man. It's a mannequin feed. It's a mannequin, people. It's not really real.
It's a mannequin. It is a mannequin.
You just like the legs.
It's a mannequin.
Well, hey, if it dries my waders out the next day when I go get the water, I'll take it.
Put them on Manny and set them in the sun. They'll dry. That's all you got to do.
I just saw something funny. I made the joke about Epstein, I apologize. That's right. But I just saw on Facebook, Caleb posted, Full Metal Jacket, right? Everyone's seen that here.
I seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Where the guy, the drill instructor's trying to tell Private Pile, Recruit Pile, choke yourself.
Yep.
Not with your own hands, my hand, And he goes, how Epstein choked himself.
That's it. I seen it. It was a good one. Way to go, Caleb.
That's inappropriate.
No, that was funny.
It was funny.
It's funny.
Oh, my God. Crazy. I'm telling you guys.
Dennis, what do you think about this stuff?
Dennis loves it.
I love it. I love it, man. Those crazy laws are awesome.
I love it. And, Scott, everybody in the chat room believes you should have a mannequin. Just saying.
No.
Okay, and speaking of the mannequins, Why Gold posted a hastily created beautiful photo of Scott with the catfish with the mannequin in his arms.
I'm clicking.
It's on
Really?
the Prospector space. I just shared the link
Really?
in the chat room.
You're gonna do this crap now that I'm at the camp and I can't see this crap.
Perfect.
Really?
That is perfect. Scott and Manny.
That's all right. That's all right. That's okay.
Just send it to a messenger.
How do you
We'll
spell?
send it to you,
How do you spell Manny, Kathleen?
No, I didn't see. I don't get that. I can't see it. I'm at the camp. I got Wi-Fi, but I got to hook it up and all this, put in password and yada yada yada. I haven't did that. I just got up here today. Now I got this stuff going on. That's great.
That's hilarious. My God, that's fun.
Hey, thanks there, Weigel.
Yes, thank you, Weigel. That is just perfect. Thanks, Shad, for sharing this link.
Yeah, thank you, Weigel.
Yeah. Thanks, Shad, for pointing that out.
I'm sorry. It's just another reason to be
Pen
on
pointer.
GoProspectorspace.com.
That's right. That is too funny. That's what I was asking you if you could do, Shad. Something like that. Yep. Perfect. What a night. Oh, real quick.
What?
I want to announce the winner of the October Crony Club giveaway. The what was them stones? Peridot again? I can't remember.
Yeah, peridot.
Yeah, peridot or peridot?
I just said peridot.
It's peridot.
Yeah.
It is peridot with the T silent?
I always thought it was peridot.
Okay.
No, it is peridot.
Well, our good friend Steve France donated them, and we gave half of them away last month, and we're giving away the other half tonight. And the winner of that was Dennis Hendrick from Virginia. So, Dennis, if you're listening, send me your address. If not, I'll be sending you a message to be looking for that. And give me your address, and I'll get those out to you. And thanks again, Steve France, for that great donation. And we appreciate it. And we'll get another one up and going right away. So, thanks, guys.
Hey, Tim, where's he from again? Virginia?
Virginia. VA? That would be Virginia, right?
Yeah. You're right.
Yep.
I wonder if that what was that guy that won some of the pit cons? I wonder if because he should have got it by now. I wonder
Nick?
if he's
I don't know. Oh yeah, he probably got him right now. Scott, did you mail John's hat?
Who?
John.
I take it as a no.
I'm gonna take it. Did you mail the hat the person won from you like a couple weeks ago?
Oh yeah. No, I kept in contact with John because I had a couple of flaws that went between, like when I'm getting it out, So
Roger.
she was gonna. Yeah, I got him and the sauce.
Okay,
We're
cool,
good.
brother. Thank you. I just was wondering if you got it out. All good. Yeah, so everybody should be taken care of. Good. Awesome. Don't forget Tuesday night hangouts with Ed and Jess every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over on their YouTube channel. So be sure and check them out. Ed didn't send me a message, so I don't know who's on there tonight or Tuesday night, but be sure and check it out. They'll be there. And Rich is at the cabin tonight, so that's why he wasn't here. He'll be back Wednesday, so we'll talk to Rich then. Scott's in the Goldfield. Yep.
Good night, Gold Diggers.
Oh, you really are shooting. He fired that one real early. That was a preemptive.
That was premature, Scott.
Really
It's not even funny.
Yeah, that don't even count.
Doesn't count. That was rude. You should be ashamed.
Ed, you sent me a message. I don't see it. Ed, I don't see it. Who's on your show this week? Just tell me. I don't see it. I am not seeing it. Still not seeing it. Interesting. Hold on. Let me... no.
Uh-oh.
Did he send you a link?
This is tragic.
Oh, well, be sure and check out Ed, Jess, and Dan on Tuesday night hangouts, and Carl Fisher.
Bismer.
Oh, the Fizz. All right. Thank you, Jess. So Carl Bismer will be on Tuesday night hangouts with Ed, Jess, and Dan, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday night, over there on their YouTube channel. So be sure and check them out. And Shad, Dennis, Kathleen, Scott, anything we're forgetting?
Good night, Gold Diggers.
That's what we forget.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to change that.
Do
West Coast, we love you, baby. We're digging gold.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Wednesday, 9 o'clock, West Coast Wednesday. We hope to see you there. Good night. We're out of here. Bye, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Good
night, Scott's Mannequins.
Manny.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.